I don't ever look back. No, you never gotta worry about things like that. So don't think twice, because I ain't afraid of the slow burn. And one thing's for sure, it's good to make a good thing last. So girl, don't worry, this boy ain't gonna run. There ain't no hurry, we got plenty of days left under the sun. No, it ain't a one-day ride. It's up through the mountains where the coyotes cry, down through the canyon where the wild things hide, and the cottonwoods fall. Feel the river underneath our feet. We'll be drowning in a sagebrush sea, long as I know that it's you and me. Time don't matter at all. Girl, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul. Take a hold of my hand. I'm gonna love you slow like the hourglass sand. God knows I spent a lifetime lonely wandering, but I'm all in for good. I wanna be your man. So girl, don't worry, this boy ain't gonna run. There ain't no hurry, we got plenty of days left under the sun. No, it ain't a one-day ride. It's up through the mountains where the coyotes cry, down through the canyon where the wild things hide, and the cottonwoods fall. Feel the river underneath our feet. We'll be drowning in a sagebrush sea, long as I know that it's you and me. Time don't matter at all. Girl, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul. Girl, I'm in it till the end, forever and again. I'm in it for the long haul. I don't ever look back. No, you never gotta worry about things like that.
He's a phone call to his parents. He's a Bible by the bed. He's the t-shirt that I'm wearing. He's a song stuck in my head. He's solid and he's steady like the good ones. Love me like he should one, like he wrote the book one. The kind you find when you don't even look one. Anybody can be good ones, but he's good all the time. He's one of the good ones, and he's on mine. He's one of the good ones. You'll know him when you see him by the way he looks at me. You'd say he hung the moon, I'd say he hung the galaxy. Nobody does it better, all the way he pulls me in. I've known a couple bad ones, but they all led me to him. He's one of the good ones. Love me like he should one, like he wrote the book one. The kind you find when you don't even look one. Anybody can be good ones, but he's good all the time. He's one of the good ones, and he's on mine. He's one of the good ones. We should all find us one. They're out there, minus one. Some of the good ones. Yeah, I got a good one. Love me like he should one, like he wrote the book one. The kind you find when you don't even look. Anybody can be good ones, but he's good all the time. He's one of the good ones, and he's on mine. He's one of the good ones, and he's on mine.
Firstly, thank you for showing up to show your love and support for us on this extraordinary day. It means a lot to us. You know you're important when you're in a room with less than 50 people. It kind of looks empty in here. But with that said, the most important people in the world are here, and that's what matters most. I'll start with my handsome husband. He's one of the good ones, and it's good to make the good ones last. 1,934 days ago, I met a guy in which an app, Tinder, told us we were a match. Lucky for me, I swiped right. But thank you, Daryl, for getting him into that, because otherwise I don't believe our paths would have crossed. Thank you, Daryl. I remember where I was when you texted me for the first time. I remember on our first date, at the Brighton Speedway, Jaden telling us that we were in love. And he did.
We did.
Yes, you did. I remember texting you that same night saying you're even better in real life. He appeared to be the knight in shining armor, but it seemed to be too good to be true. A short 31 days into knowing him, I had fallen in love. July 16th, 2016, we said I love you. Thank you, Vanessa, for having us over to your parents that night. I'll never forget it. At this point, I started to believe that I'd met my future husband, but I wasn't one of those girls who believed in true love based on my past experiences. I was just waiting for the bad news, the lies, the cheating. Anyone can be good once. He was just good all the time. Even with Jaden, I needed someone to accept us as a package deal, and he did. He blew my expectations out of the water. His love for Jaden is one of a kind. Dear, I want you to know that you have been, and I know that you will continue, to have a significant positive impact in our son's life. Thank you for stepping up. And then there was Ava, your mini she, Your love for this little girl, as he calls her, is indescribable. You were meant to be a dad. You're damn good at it. Thank you, Tim and Janet, for instilling such amazing qualities in your son. He really is one of the good ones. To my parents, without you both, I wouldn't be here. Thank you for giving me a shot at life and an opportunity to be a daughter, a mother, a friend, and now a wife. I feel eternally grateful. Gary and Steve, you both as well. Thank you for treating me like a daughter in so many ways. You have all impacted my life in your own way. Whether it's teaching me how to love, teaching me what's important, and in some cases teaching me what not to do, and helping me to avoid the same mistakes that you made in life. Tim and Janet, you have also been a great influence on me. Your love and commitment to one another is something I have never seen before. It gives me faith that no matter what Tim and I go through together, as long as we keep our faith in God and continue to love one another, we can get through anything that life throws at us. Thank you for creating my knight in shining armor. To my beautiful best friend standing by my side today, thank you for being here for me. You have been there for me whenever I needed someone, whether it's to laugh about our past, vent about our present, or to dream about our future. We share memories I hope to never forget. I love you both more than you know, and I feel so grateful, thankful, and blessed to call you my friend. And to those two handsome fellas, thank you for being part of our special day. I don't understand your relationship, but what I do know is that it's minty. I want to end with my favorite quote. Some of you who know me well know that I did not believe in marriage before I met Tim. And so here we are. If you want something you have never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. Today I got to marry one of the good ones.
I'm a long gone waiting song on vinyl. I'm a back row sinner at a tent revival. But she believes in me like she believes her Bible, and loves me like Jesus does. I'm a lead foot leaning on a souped up Chevy. I'm a good old boy drinking whiskey and rye on the levee. But she carries me when my sins make me heavy, and loves me like Jesus does. All the crazy in my dreams, both my broken wings, every single piece of everything I am. And she knows the man I ain't. She forgives me when I can't. The devil, man, no, he don't stand a chance. But she loves me like Jesus does. I always thought she'd give up on me one day. Wash your hands of me, leave me staring down some runway. But I thank God each night and twice on Sunday. She loves me like Jesus does. Now all the crazy in my dreams, both my broken wings, every single piece of who I am. Yeah, she knows the man I ain't, and she forgives me when I can't. And the devil, man, no, he don't have a prayer. But she loves me like Jesus does. Yeah, she knows the man I ain't. She forgives me when I can't. That devil, man, he don't stand a chance. She loves me like Jesus does. long gone wailing song on vinyl. I've been a walking heartache, I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be. But you stay here right beside me and watch as the storm blows through, and I need you. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you, gave me you. There's more here than what we're seeing, a divine conspiracy. That you, an angel lovely, would somehow fall for me. You'll always be love's great martyr, and I'll be the flattered fool, and I need you. Yeah, God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you. On my own I'm only half of what I could be. I can't do without you. We are stitched together, and what love has tethered, I pray we never undo. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you, gave me you. He gave me you.
So yesterday I met Michelle in Peterborough, where it all began for us. On the drive, I reminisced about when we first met. There we were in personal fitness class, year 2, and the instructor said, "Well, there's no introduction to fitness class. I hope you're all prepared to run 5 kilometers." Here I am in jeans. I didn't think we'd get right into it, but there we were, running 5 kilometers, just like that down Braley Street. I'm thinking, man, this sucks. How am I going to run in jeans? And then I saw Michelle running in jeans and flip-flops. And was like, at least I'm running in running shoes. Michelle didn't walk once. She ran the whole 5 kilometers in her flip-flops and beat all the girls in the class. That's Michelle. She doesn't let anything stop her or get in her way. Michelle always perseveres. Oh shoot, I guess I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sherry. and I'm so thankful to be standing up here today while I watch my best friend marry her soulmate. They say love is blind. I disagree. Infatuation is blind. Love is all-seeing and accepting. Love is seeing all the flaws and the blemishes and accepting them. Love is accepting bad habits and mannerisms and working around them. Love is recognizing all the fears and the insecurities and knowing your role is to comfort. Love is working through all the challenges and painful times. Infatuation is fragile and will shatter when life is not perfect. Love is strong and strengthens because it's real. Tim, thank you for coming into Michelle's life when you did and showing her that she deserves and is worthy for real love, showing her kindness and compassion. Tim, most of all, thank you for loving and being there for Jaden, creating a happy family for the three of you. Now your family is complete with Ava, making it the four of you. Your kids have now had the opportunity to be a part of their parents' love story. 8 months of being in classes together, being neighbors, going on many adventures, some in which we remember, and maybe some we either don't, or we just don't talk about, have created 13 years of friendship. I went through 12 grades through school with people I've known my whole life and never imagined that 8 months could create such a strong friendship between us. I am so thankful for our friendship. We've been there for each other through all the good times and the hard times. Michelle, I want you to know how proud I am to be your friend and that I admire your perseverance through life, doing whatever you needed to do to be the best mom and provider for Jaden and Ava, even if it meant sacrificing yourself. You were never afraid to put yourself out there, from working at a young age, Mary Kay consultant, a waitress, working in retail, a bus driver, and so much more. Then putting yourself through real estate and watching you just flourish. Everything you do is for your family. Now I watch as you and Tim set goals together and tackle them together. Being the best parents, friends, and partners is all you should ask of one another. Now, a toast for Mr. and Mrs. Tim Ellis. So everyone raise their glass. May your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. Cheers. Cheers.
Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kristen. I'm one of Michelle's oldest friends. Michelle and I have known each other since we were about 4 years old. At that time, I would have never expected that we would become best friends. See, Michelle's dad married into my family. I would see her at the occasional Sunday brunches, Christmases, and our parents always made sure that we had the same Christmas gift. And so we always felt like we needed to play with one another. And I guess that's where it all started, a cousin to play with. As the years went by, those occasional Sunday brunches and Christmases turned into every holiday, every birthday, every summer. We spent a lot of time together, getting into all kinds of things. But those are different stories for different days. And that cousin, she became my best friend and the sister I never had. These unexpected friendships are the best kind. We don't meet people by accident. They're meant to cross our paths for a reason. I'd like to think that Michelle and Tim's relationship is another example of that. At one point, Michelle didn't think the right guy would ever come into her life. And one day, that guy happened to swipe right, showed up, and he never left. As I watched the relationship bloom, I saw the smile on her face grow bigger and bigger. She finally hit the jackpot. She found not only her best friend, but the love of her life, and today, she can finally call him her husband. I'm so happy for the two of you. You've created this beautiful life together, and you deserve all the happiness in the world. If everyone could please raise their glass, I'd like to toast the bride and groom. Here's to the best relationships in life. Those are the unexpected ones. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice round of applause for Sherry and Kristen. At this time, I'd like to call upon our best man, Brian, to come to the podium to say a few words. I think he needs a speech first.
So I'm sure some of you are wondering who this handsome fellow is that's going to gibber about Tim and Michelle. Well, I'm Brian, the best man. I met Tim 7 years ago when I started welding at Cambridge. After a few months of working in the fab shop, we were having a conversation. Tim was telling me that I had one heck of an attitude and he was questioning himself and made the right decision to hire me. And now look who he picked to stand in front of you all and tell you what I think of him. Tim and I would have talks on the floor and take breaks together. We would hang out once in a while after work. After a few years, we thought our better half should meet. We would get together for fires and barbecues. One summer I got a trailer, and all I could talk about was how great camping was and how we needed to get one for the kids, of course. The next summer he finally got one. And we planned a few weekend trips and weeks together. You don't really truly know somebody until you spend a full week with them. What I found out was 98% good, the other 2%, we won't talk about that. Michelle, hopefully you already know those 2%. You'll be okay. Everything Tim does in his life is for his friends and most importantly his family and kids, Aiden and Dave. Now being in the dad world, we still hang out lots with the kids as well. Take them to bike rides, go to the beach, on the boat. And if one of the kids gets hurt, or Tim can't see them, jumps up, starts spinning in circles, running around. And Michelle, I can't say I 100% know her, but when she does let her hair down, it all starts making sense why you were with him. You are a very motivated person and do whatever it takes to make your friends and family happy. And I know that know that you two are meant for each other and will be together, grow old together, bolder. Anyways, thanks for letting me be a part of your day. Really appreciate it. And boys, keep your tarps on tonight, all right?
I set out on a narrow way many years ago, hoping I would find true love along the broken road. But I got lost a time or two, wiped my brow and kept pushing through. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. That every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know,
that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you.
On behalf of my wife and I, that sounds weird saying that, doesn't it? We'd like to thank everyone for joining us here today. Honestly, without all of you here, it wouldn't be the same. Actually, would have been a lot less expensive. I'm going to start off by toasting our families. I'd like to thank Michelle's parents and step-parents for having a hand in raising such a beautiful young lady with a good head on her shoulders. Without you guys, I would be standing here alone, which would be incredibly awkward for all of us. So thank you all for that. I'm also going to take this opportunity to thank my parents on Michelle's behalf for raising such a handsome, intelligent, courageous, and well-rounded young man with such an impeccable sense of humor. Trust me when I say she's internally grateful to you. Jokes aside, though, we thank you all for the loving guidance and sacrifice that all of you made in raising us. We have learned that it takes a lot to be good parents and raise good kids. You do the best you can and hope they grow up just a little bit better than you are yourself. I hope that we've done that for all of you. Michelle and I both agree that raising either of us would be an achievement worth celebrating. So here's a toast to you all. I'd also like to raise a toast to both Michelle and my grandmother. Grandma Dee couldn't be here tonight, but nonetheless. And we'll extend a special toast to her grandparents that aren't here today. So to Papa and Nan McFarland, Grandpa and Grandma Dee, Grandpa and Grandma Vesterfeld, and Grandpa and Grandma Alice, thank you all for the love and care you showed us as kids growing up. I know that Michelle and I both have a lot of great memories of our childhoods when moms and dads weren't around being fun wreckers. Please join me in toasting the grandparents that are here, as well as the grandparents in heaven smiling down on us today. I just have some water. Some may find this hard to believe, but I'm actually not a public speaker by nature, so please disregard me if I fumble my words throughout this speech. I actually managed to sweat through my garter belt during dinner knowing I was coming up. The fear of public speaking surfaced in me at a young age. Grade 4, I believe it was, when I decided to tell my teacher, Mrs. McDowell, that my mom had wrote me a note excusing me from all types of public speaking. I then proceeded to hand her a piece of paper signed by my mom stating just that. I would have gotten away with it had it not been for the misspelling of her name, her signature, and the 3 scribbled out attempts at it. One thing I learned that year in grade 4 is Janet was not spelled J-A-N-I-T-T. To my bride, I'm sure you all can agree tonight how beautiful she looks. I'd like to congratulate you on a job well done in planning the day. Michelle took all the lead in this. She stayed up late. She spent long days at work. She did a whole bunch in preparation, working with Val and the team here at occasions to make sure that everything went off without a hitch. So congratulations and thank you. It comes as no secret that my wife is the most preferred realtor. No, seriously, I have cards if anyone wants them. I've watched Michelle put in late nights and early mornings. I've fallen asleep watching her write down notes in her agenda and woken up for work in the early morning to the sounds of her down the hallway typing away at her computer under the glow of her little desk light. She's the backbone in her family, and I could not be prouder of her accomplishments and success. I look forward to seeing your success grow and flourish with each new endeavor. Seems like it was only a few months ago that Michelle and I first crossed paths, or swiped right maybe is a better way of putting it. Hard to believe it was over 5 years. since we had our first date at the Brighton Speedway. As I'm sure you all know, is one place where you can get both your heart and your spot and ticket line stole all in the same place if you're not being careful. Over the years of Michelle and I being together, I've learned a lot. I've learned that hard work yields results. Patience are a virtue. You wash your ice cream bowl rather than leaving it full of water at the sink to soak overnight. And I've also learned that I'm not always right, although we're still debating that last point. Most importantly, I've learned that true love has no limits and does not quit. Michelle will probably admit to being shocked at the statements I just made, as she comments regularly that she could not wait to become an Ellis so she could know it all just like me. Well, here, how's it feel? I'd like to take a minute and point out these two beautiful bridesmaids sitting here beside us and thank them for the support and friendship you both have with Michelle. The sign for me of a true friendship is when Michelle can pick up the phone out of the blue on a Tuesday afternoon after having a tough day, dial up either of you, and talk for 2 hours about absolutely anything. All the while making dinner, bathing a baby, doing homework, putting 2 kids and myself to bed. I know when I can't solve it, these 2 girls here are a phone call away and have talked Michelle into understanding I'm just a man and she can't expect much more than that. I guess it's only fair to point out the other 2 at the other end of the table. Not too bad, guys, for a fast dash through the formal wear section at Walmart in a shower, eh, folks? I hope you guys kept receipts and didn't cut any tags off like I asked you to. Jokes aside, Brian, Kevin, you guys have been 2 pillars in my life over the years and have walked beside me through some of the biggest challenges and successes in my life. For me to stand here and tell this crowd the different ways that you've impacted me as both a professional, soon-to-be husband, and most importantly as a dad, we'd be here all night. I'm proud to call you both friends. You're both amazing fathers and husbands. I know without asking how proud both Diener and Andy are of you both. Now, do you think it's fair I give them the mic and let them talk? Sure. I see Dana reaching for the wine bottle and Andy pushing back her chair. You guys good?
As long as there's not a sunroof. To our wedding party, here's a toast to you all for helping get Michelle and I here on time in one piece today. Thanks. I'd like to now take an opportunity to make the most important toast in this speech. Jaden and Ava. Or if you've ever been around our house and our family, you know them as Bo and Ava. I'll start with Bo. When I first met you, Jaden, you were so jacked up about race cars, you didn't even stop to realize there was some stranger hitting on your mom. I believe it was the number 5 car you guaranteed me would win that night, and even though he came in 14th, you assured me it was only because the other cars in front of him wouldn't get out of his way. Over the years, it's been an interesting experience as we develop our relationship. I see us continue to grow as stepdad and son, or Tim and son if you ask Jaden. You were a little boy that had his mom's heart wrapped around his finger and wouldn't eat his dinner when I met you. I've watched you grow up into a smart and handsome young man that still has his mother's heart wrapped around his fingers, but always eats his dinner. If there's anybody that wants to debate what the best video game is of all time, or the best current gaming console, Jaden would love to explain to you why you're wrong after the speeches. The most incredible thing I've seen you do is when you realized you had to share your mother's heart with your sister and didn't hesitate in doing so. You're a big brother that the rest of us big brothers could learn from. You're a born natural, and I know Ava loves you to no end. I'm excited to watch you grow into a successful young man we know you're destined to become. I could not feel prouder to call you my son. I love you. Ava, you little girl are the reason heart attacks are a thing. You have so much energy, so much curiosity, and you're so full of life. When you were born, my whole world stopped and made a change. I've tried to be a good dad, but I find with the help of both you and your brother, you're teaching me every day. Folks, if you have any juice left in your sippy cup, will you please join me in toasting these two amazing little kids' bars? In closing, I'd like to thank all of our family and friends. Without the support, guidance, and encouragement of everyone in this room, Michelle and I wouldn't be here celebrating our marriage today. We both thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the gifts as well as the well wishes you brought with you today. And we look forward to chatting with each of you as the night progresses. Please enjoy your night and make a point of thanking the staff around you for a wonderful, gorgeous meal and a venue that could not be more beautiful. They've worked so hard to put this all together so we could feel special tonight. Thank you.